Hey guys, what's up? In today's video, I am going to show you how I use $100 a week to meal plan and meal prep groceries. And this week, I'm following TikTok videos that I have saved recipes, and I've got some things at home, but for the most part, I'm going to use what I don't have. I'm going to fill that in with my $100 budget. I'm going to show some of the recipes on the screen that I'm going to be recreating. And I did make a list of everything that I need on my phone so that I can just go in here and get what I need and not get sidetracked. Now, I am here at Aldi's and all I have is $100. So, whatever I can get with $100 to last me through the week will be great, especially to go with the meals that I plan on making and hopefully making how I cook them videos to go with it. But yes, it is possible. I have three in my household, and it is possible to live off of $100 a week if you strategically plan this. Yeah, I know it's hard. Some of us don't have time to just, some of us just go in the store and just throw stuff in a cart, and then you get home, what am I going to cook? But I definitely suggest or recommend that you decide on what you're going to make for the whole week before you go to the store. And then you take an inventory of what you have at home. And usually you wouldn't believe all the stuff that you have at home to make some of these products. Now, let me get my glasses on first of all. We are in a snowstorm, by the way. I've seen 3 accidents this morning. I even seen a car that was flipped over all the way. It was so sad. The top of the car, y'all, was flipped all the way over. But let me put my eyes on because your girl is a little bit blind. But so today I'm going to make some dirty rice. I have a pack of half pork, half hamburger that I got from Kroger's for $8. So I'm going to use that. What I'm missing that I need to get in Aldi's would be some bell peppers and some green onions. And I need to get me some broths, some chicken broths, some beef broths, or whatever. So I need to get that for that recipe. Tomorrow will be Taco Tuesday. So I'm going to make Mexican pizzas. So I've got some of the stuff for that at home. But for the most part, I need the cheese. That's not a lot that I need right there. And then I'm going to make some sort of pasta dish on Wednesday. I have everything listed on my notes. Let me show you. On my notes, I have everything listed that I will be needing and then checking them off as I go through the store. And so if I have anything extra, then I'll add on some extra snacks. I want to make me one of those viral personal charcuterie plates, snack plates, whatever they're called. And I want to put some olives, pepperonis, and things like that on that. But first, I got to get all of our meals for the week. So I'm going to bring you in here to Aldi's with me and show you some of the things that I'm getting. So stay tuned. Better than the those fresh bag of potatoes, which are $3.25. I like to make some sweet potatoes to try a recipe for Thanksgiving. Those are $1.95. I need celery. Of course, I'm going to be needing peppers. So these bell peppers are $2.29. And being the thin bagels for breakfast sandwiches, I already have sausages at home. So all you need to do is throw a sausage and an egg and a piece of cheese. These are $2.69. So like English muffins. So I have some pumpkin butter from Trader Joe's. This will make a lovely snack, and these are $1.59. For the Mexican pizzas, we'll be needing some flour tortillas, and these are $1.95 for a pack of 10, and that will make 5 Mexican pizzas. A pack of mini naan costs $4.75. When you take these, put pizza sauce or marinara sauce on them, cheese and pepperonis, you have personal pizza snacks. One of my recipes, they have baguette bread slices, the meal. So I'm going to get one of these for $1.85. I need Parmesan cheese for one of my recipes, but this kind of cheese is starches and everything. And that was Asagio cheese. This is the Parmesan cheese, cultured milk, salt, and chives. Use Kobe Jack for tacos. Also, cheddar. I hate this, but my kids love it. I'm gonna get it for $3.79 and I'm going to make a pork fried rice. I also need some boneless chicken thighs. I have enough basic what I've gotten so far. I've got a couple of fruit snacks, grapes, apples. I got my cheeses, my pepper, my green onions, my celery, and all of this. And just in case, I have enough for this. Now I've got to go get the drying goods. Keep walking. I always have such cute stuff. Keep walking. I need 1 can of tomato paste. 86 cents. Crushed tomatoes for chili. Cans of corn are 50 cents. So I'm gonna get 2 of those. That will make it $1. Green beans are also 50 cents a can, so I'll get 2 of those as well. Chili beans, I like white beans. I don't hate red beans. Chicken bouillon. You can make your own chicken broth. Right there, 5. The only reason why I got that is because they're sold out of the chicken broth, single containers. So I'll just make my own. Also, get me a couple cans of cream of chicken just to have on hand. Those are 70 cents a piece. One of my recipes calls for linguine. That's kind of high though. Let me see. That's kind of high. $2.19 organic, which is $1.89. That's better, but it's still like $1.20 at Kroger. One of my recipes calls for a bow tie, but I guess this is their fancy brand. I could have sworn the butter was on sale, but nevertheless, we need butter. $3.49 for butter. And then one of the recipes calls for cream cheese. So whipped cream, ooh, $5. We have to get $2 eggs, so eggs it is. I'm totally out of seasoning salt. They are out of pepperoni, so I will not be able to get those here. And they don't have bay leaves. So it's time to go to checkout. I'm a little nervous, so let's see what we're working with, guys. Yeah, so I was able to get the meat on a different card, even though my budget was $100. It was $18 for the meat. So if I didn't get the 2 packs of grapes and the fruits, I would have stayed within my budget. But I felt like it's okay to have some fruits and vegetables. But I ended up getting everything. And when I get home, I will show you guys everything laid out that I got and tell you what meals that I will be making with these. As you see, it's snowing and it's cold. So let me try to, all I can do is one. So this right here is everything that I got for $100 from Aldi's. And a lot of these ingredients right here go with things that I already have in my home. So I got celery because I like to juice, and I also like to make a pepper blend with celery and all that. I did have the bell peppers. I already cut them up. I had a couple left over. Got all the cheeses that I need for some of the recipes that I have that I'm going to make. I've got linguine. I got fruit. If I didn't get the fruit, I would have had enough for the meat. The meat was $18. I did purchase that separately with my phone because I only took $100 with me. But you know how it is. I couldn't beat the deal on that meat. I got sweet potatoes. I got russet potatoes. I'm using these potatoes, not all of them, but some of them to make a zuppa toscana soup. The only other ingredient that I'm missing right now would be the kale for that. And I wanted to make sure it was fresh because I just need 1 bunch of that. So that's okay. I got McMuffins, English muffins. I wanted to call that a McMuffin, but I can make sausage McMuffins. I can make just snacks. I have some delicious pumpkin butter from Trader Joe's. You put a little butter on there, then you put the pumpkin. Oh my God, you guys, try that. I got bagels to make breakfast bagels and just have a snack with some cream cheese. I got flour tortillas. I already have the ground beef and the taco seasoning. And I got cheese to make Mexican pizzas for tomorrow. I got a baguette to go with some of the soups and pasta dishes that I'm making. I got naan bread. These right here, I got to make pizza. You just spread the sauce, add your cheese and pepperonis or what kind of meat, or if it's just like cheese, you do that. I have a couple pasta dishes in mind. I did get this pack of chicken for $5.75, which was a good deal. And I got rice for another recipe. They did not have chicken broth. They were out of it, so I bought this for $5, and with this I can make so much chicken broth on my own. So that's a good deal. Eggs were $1.50. I love these grapes, they're my favorite. I got some beans and I got some crushed tomatoes and tomato paste to make chili, and I can also use the baguettes. But I'm just trying to show you how you can take $100 and do inventory of your own home to see what you already have that you can make a good meal. Now, if you don't have an inventory, I suggest that you write down what you want to eat for that week. And then you go through the store sales ad and then you see what products that they have that would go with the meals that you want. And then you make a list and you just go by there. You go into the store with a list, knowing what you need, because that's how you'll save. If you go in the store blind, 9 times out of 10, you're going to buy stuff you don't need, and then you're going to be stuck at home with all this stuff and no recipe to back it. If you like these type of videos, let me know and I'll make plenty more. I love making these type of videos, and I hope I can help someone out.